November the 8th, 2020. Guys, you're looking at satellite images over the Gulf of Mexico, and Tropical Storm Eta is moving off the coast of Cuba in the bottom right corner. The last few frames, you can see it starting to make that turn to the left or to the west. That's going to bring it very close to South Florida and into the Gulf of Mexico. Check this out. The last few frames, notice the turn and the push this way. That's what we're going to be dealing with. Guys in South Florida, you got hurricane warnings up. This thing's supposed to become a Cat 1 hurricane minimum. We'll just have to see if it remains at 75 miles an hour, which is predicted now. But somewhere between now and the time it's over the Keys, and Dry Tortuga's in that area, this thing's going to be a hurricane. Then it's going to pull out almost due west, almost southwest into the Gulf itself, and then make a hard turn right. They're showing it slowing back down to a tropical storm by 7 a.m. Thursday. Now think about this. This is Sunday, so this is going to go on all week. It's going to move fast and then slow, and then pick up speed as it's caught into the front that's moving off the southeast coast. Now here's what we got. The Navy model and the CMC model, the Canadian model, have now crossed paths right there. This is kind of what I look for when I'm watching the storm tracks. They're the most accurate overall. The other models are just fed different information. But guys, it looks like north of Tampa at this time and moving up north towards the Florida Panhandle is where this storm is going to arrive. Now notice the Navy model keeps it ashore across Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. But the Canadian model moves it offshore as soon as it gets across the Florida Peninsula. If that happens, then we'll have to watch to see how this high pressure system that you're seeing in the orange blobs above here that's controlling this zigzag pattern, how it reacts to Eta as it comes back into the Atlantic. Could it push it back into the Carolinas? That's something we're not sure about. But again, the storm is at 65 miles an hour now. Since it's coming off the coast of Cuba, it's only going to speed up in not only sustained winds, but forward speed. But it's going to get out into the Gulf, and then it's going to slow down and make that turn back to the west. Now you can see that how close it is to the coastline, so that's going to be something to watch. Could we get a hit on South Florida, then come across the northern Florida Peninsula, and then back into shore? Notice this in the last frame. There's another system in the Caribbean. Eta has moved out into the Atlantic, and another one's forming. That's on a couple different models. So again, you've got hurricane warnings up for South Florida right now. Keep an eye on the weather in the Bahamas too, guys, if you're in that area. But we know the track will change somewhat. But when we get those two models, the CMC and NavGem, that close, you can kind of start narrowing in on the projected path. It will vary slightly unless there's a major change in this high pressure above the storm that's controlling everything. Just a heads up on that, guys. Prep, pray, stay out of the way. There's a lot of things coming. We're not sure how it's going to work out yet. But let me tell you this. Prepare for the worst. Financially, I want you to prepare, save, prep, pray, stay out of the way, as many people say. We're watching it. You watch it. It's a heads up. Be safe.